Alright, hello my fellow gamers, this is Moses with Project Baka, and in this video I want to talk about a little known issue that people have been having with the PlayStation Portable UMDs. Now, how did this come up? I've actually, been talking to people in the community, and, we were just talking about the PlayStation Portable, how awesome it is, but, again, a lot of people have had the issue of, the UMDs. In games, especially in movies, again, people have been having issues with them playing. It freezes every couple of minutes. And yeah, I mean, that's been apparently a known issue. So, I, purchased the movie finally. Bench Warmers, honestly, one of my favorite movies. So I did purchase this for $3. It was pretty nice. So yeah, one of the days came where I wanted to watch the movie, so I ended up playing it, and I did have that issue. It just kept, stopping and freezing and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that was an issue. And I was trying to find a fix for it, and something that people haven't been talking about is, why is it happening? People are just like, this is broken. And again, I looked on one of the stores, and yeah, they had the same issue. So, they had Dante's Inferno. Pretty much the UMD protector had a crack on it, so they're like, whatever, give me whatever you want to offer. I'm like, I mean, it's going online for 70 or something like that, and they're like, give me 10, whatever, take it. So I bought it for $10. And I was like, okay, well, if that's cracked, is there a replacement? Can I replace that? And yeah, you can go to Amazon and buy these little protectors for $1 each. You got 10 for 10. So I did that, and I was like, I mean, is the game going to work? So whatever, I replaced it, which honestly, in my opinion, this looks a lot better than the old UMDs. But yeah, I replaced it, and it worked perfectly fine. I didn't have the issue. So looking at it, I was like, well, yeah, these old UMDs are pretty old. It loses its slickness, and maybe when they're trying to spin, it gets stuck. I don't know, whatever. I was like, all right, let me try it with the movie. So I ended up replacing it with bench warmers. And yeah, so as you see here, again, like I said, it looks much nicer. But yeah, I replaced it, and it worked. So the movie worked fine. It only maybe stopped once throughout the whole movie. So overall, it fixed the problem. So, I was talking to some of my friends, they also have a PlayStation Portable that they recently bought, and they had some movies as well. I'm like, hey, let me try to, I'll replace them for free. I'll do it myself. I mean, it's honestly like replacing a case for your phone. It's honestly very simple. I replaced for some of his movies, and he's like, yeah, these movies aren't working. But then I replaced the little UMD cover, and they all worked. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I was looking at some games, that they had as well that weren't playing, and we just replaced it with these little covers. Just replaced the little covers from the old ones, and they all started working fine. So, yeah, that's an easy fix. So don't get discouraged about purchasing a PlayStation Portable. Just replace these little things, and you're good to go. Now, I understand you're spending an extra dollar to replace them, but honestly, it's well worth it. Honestly, the experience is just much greater there. Again, being able to watch movies, which I had a movie night last Friday when my kids went to sleep and my wife was asleep. I would pop this in, and I was watching it, which was, again, very great because I own it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just brought back memories with the nostalgia. Again, popped it in this thing, and I was just watching the movie there. But again, even just playing like Dante's Inferno, and playing a game like SOCOM, which again, I replaced it here as well. Haven't had any issues, been playing the games really smoothly, and I've just loved it. So yeah, honestly, that is a quick, easy fix. I recommend you, if you're going to get into the PlayStation Portable console, I think it's still worth it here in 2026. Replacing that is honestly going to give you a better experience. I know people want to keep the old look because of, nostalgia purposes, or they want to keep it in that condition. But for me, I want to relive this experience. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to relive that experience. And if that's replacing just a little cover for it, which, the important thing is the disc inside, it's a small price to pay, because honestly, for me, that experience is well worth it. So playing Dante's Inferno, watching the movie and stuff like that, playing SOCOM, which not the best game, but it's still fun to play. Reliving that experience is a good trade-off for, you know, just replacing the little cover here that costs $1. So yeah, that's all I want to talk about. If you guys liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, if you liked any of my advice on this, just again, please at least like the video. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I do got to get back to work because I do have a deadline for the Resident Evil expansion DLC. So I'm almost done with my report. That should be released later on this year. So yeah, just have fun with that. I'll give it as what it is. In October, I'll be playing the new Resident Evil Veronica, which is going to be kind of nice, but I'm going to have to invest a lot of time in that because they want to make sure it comes out good. So I'm going to have to just spend a lot of time playing that game just to make sure everything gets, you know, all the quirks and everything are flushed out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But again, if you liked the video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.